Okay, Thursday, April 23rd. I have been chopped once again. Um, Pretty tough stuff, pretty discouraging stuff. First trade was, um, I missed it, to be honest. The first trade was really this. Um, I'm in my head right now. I need to get out of my head and just trade like I know how to. Um, Market opens right down here. We have these lows, data lows, and obvious draws on liquidity right here. We come down, we sweep this guy, we miss this one, and I go, okay, well, that's clearly going to be a heavy draw. We go up, take out Asia session high, and it's also sitting within a 15-minute gap. We got this nice little gap and comes up. It fills the complete gap, takes out Asia session high, and we get a 1 minute IFVG. And I don't know what I was thinking or what was going on, but maybe I was just sketched out on the stop. But then look, I had like another, I could have re-entered. Okay, it doesn't want to work. So it's a 51 point stop. Um, but yeah, it just works. It literally just works. And it goes all the way down. And now I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I'll catch like continuation because we're building up all this low resistance liquidity down here. Like, look at all of it. It's such a heavy draw. I go, man, we gotta take that out. And I'm like literally waiting for like every single confirmation ever, and then it's literally like the move's been played out, and then I'm trying to short, and I'm catching like bottom tick entries in the wrong direction. So here's the 5 minute. We fill the gap, 5 minute gap as well. Get an inverse to the downside, and then didn't actually inverse it on this. But yeah, it just kind of barcoded sideways, and I don't know why I thought it'd be a great idea to take the trade other than just like the obvious draw on liquidity with the low resistance liquidity down here. And really hesitated. I must have just been like fixated on the 1 minute. I don't know. But I'm watching it. We're barcoding. We come up and we hit this little gap here. It's like the last 1 minute gap on this leg, the first presented. And then we get a strong rejection out of it. And then we inverse this 1 minute. And I go, yeah, that's good enough. Let's send it down. Let's take out these lows for whatever. And yeah, bottom tick entry immediately gets stopped out. Tough stuff, super tough stuff. And then we just get manipulated up, all the way up. And like this would have run if you just took the first inverse. You could have had stops up here. You're hitting 85 points on that. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, terrible trade. Terrible trade, other than the draw on liquidity. And you could have made an argument for my model where we got a bearish divergence, wham bam, and then we have the trigger wave, which is correlating with price, bam bam. Yeah, just didn't work. Wasn't enough. Was not enough. I don't think we had an SMT either. I think ES also took out that Asia, whatever. And then we go take out all-time highs. That's what that is. We take out all-time highs. Let's see if there was a trade here. we inversed that. It's not really like a V shape though, but then we do get the V shape. We get the sweep, then we get the money sweep. And you could have taken this. Not sure why I didn't opt to take that. Could even had a nice little re-entry for a 20-point stop, and didn't take that. And I'm just I'm hesitating on this shit. Well, it's like also not shorting all-time highs. That's like the rule people are saying, obviously. But yeah, I wait for that move to make another, yeah, what is that, 90 points? Goes 90 points. Goes 90 points and then I short. Like, what the fuck am I thinking? But we wanted lower. We knew price had to take out that low resistance. And yeah, I just like, I got in after we made like a huge leg down. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? That's crazy. What a stupid fucking trade. Yeah, and then I felt myself getting tilted, so I stopped trading after those two losses. So still not great. That was a 40-point stop. I think I was using like 2 or 3 micros on these. Yeah, what else do we have? Maybe I waited for like a 5-minute closure or something. Yeah, we inversed all this, and then we finally got a closure on the 5, and I think that's probably when I was like, all right, I've seen enough. Let's keep it going lower. Yeah, the 15-minute held us up a bit, but we also had this little 15-minute gap that we inversed. But like, if I had just taken it on that inverse, that's still 54 points. It went, if I had just taken that 54 points to a yeah 7-point stop, I would have been safe at. So brutal trading. Yeah, tough stuff. Again, 0% of the time in profit, right to stop loss. And then finally, yeah, it goes up, touches that, and the dump of a lifetime right after goes all the way down, clears out all that LRL, even comes down for New York AM low, London low, and takes out this low here. And then I actually came back to the computer like hours later. There's that low, and then there's a 15-minute, huge 15-minute gap here. Huge 15-minute gap. And then I was like, you know what? This is my model. I'm gonna take one more stab at it here, because this is my model. And we come down, get like a little bit of a V shape, kind of chop around, and I literally went long right here. I think I had stops like there or something, and I got out for 109 once we filled this gap. So pretty nice trade. We also had an SMT on ES, I believe. Where did ES come down to? ES came down. Oh yeah, that's the, so there's the 15-minute gap on ES, and we swept out even down past that low. So ES came all the way down, cleared out everything, even that new week opening wick. we cleared that out, and I was like, damn, we took out all that on ES. NASDAQ, we're sitting in this 15 minute now. It had another 129 points to go. I was like, surely we're gonna be exhausted from selling, and we got to catch a reversal here. So we had an SMT tapping into the 15 minute on NASDAQ, 1 minute IFVG. I waited a second and got a little bit better entry, and I went long and smacked 109 points with like 1 micro, which didn't make back what I lost earlier in the day, which is really unfortunate. Like if I had just used like even 2 micros or the 3 I was using earlier, we would have hit a home run there. That would have been beautiful. Or I could have just held it for at least this high. Yeah, super tough. And then I think I literally made like another trade that was like stupider than fuck. I was like, oh man, I gotta make back a bit more. I got tilted after that win, and I was like, we're almost there. And then I lost another $120 or something. Stupid, just so stupid. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But that was my clear model. We had that. We were exhausted from selling. I could tell by the RSI. We got this little hump here down to that. There. This going there ever so slightly. Price was getting exhausted. It's going down. And then we had this tiny little trigger hump right there, and that's all it was to absolutely rocket it up, like 130 points in one candle. So that was a nice trade. That was my model. That was a nice trade. I don't know why I'm taking any of this other nonsense. It doesn't make any sense that I'm taking this nonsense. I'm not doing that anymore. That's crazy. If it's not my model, it's not my money. I'm going to be like completely disciplined because I'm just nuking this account. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but I'm done. I'm done doing that. And yeah, hopefully Friday goes better. And if my model doesn't present, I am not trading because I'm done taking these like absolute nonsense trades. I need to get an entry right away, not after the move is completely played out, literally completely played out, and then I enter. Like, what are we doing here? That's insane. If I miss it, I'm not chasing it, and that's what I'm doing with these, is I'm chasing it, and I'm thinking we're getting some sort of continuation, but I think my win rate is like literally 0 on continuation, so yeah, I'm not going to force it, going to let the trades come to me, and that's that, so